They walk forward onto the tape, just about set to go, just awaiting Carbine out the back now to turn in. Rockney Dell, the favourite, at $3.75 and $2.15, has drawn the inside of the front line. Van Dyne, Overdale Miss, and on the outside also as they race Rear Delighter. So they're on the second line as they race, and beginning slowly and drifting back through the field was Ardent Vision. All the rest of them are safely away. Beginning quickly out in the centre was Rarest to take the early running from on the outside, Bronny's Fella. Then back and behind those runners to Levels Fella. They're followed 2.5 lengths further away to the favourite Rockney Dell. That race is on the inside, a half length in advance of Precious Gift. The outside, Bronny's Fella skipped for a stride or two up near the leader, and so too did Precious Gift at that point. About a length and a half away to Van Dyne, got through on the inside of that runner, then followed by Ardent Vision. A length and a half away to Don Elber. It's followed a length away to Overdale Miss, then back on the inside to Rear Delighter, and Carbine, the back marker, settles down at the tail of the field. Working their way round into the straight once again. Now they've got around about 2,600 metres left to run. And the leader is Rarest on top with its ears pricked, lobbing along at the head of the field untested. By a length now, and length and a half in second place. And then we've got Levels Fella. Here's the favourite Rockney Dell, gone early in the race. Gone up to put the pressure on this leader, Rarest, and try to grab the lead as Rarest claps it on a little bit harder now and makes the favourite work a bit. But he is working a bit too to get to the lead as Rockney Dell. So out of the straight they go, and he makes the lead, does the favourite Rockney Dell, on top by a length and a half. In second placing then we've got Rarest. It's followed a length and a half further away to Levels Fella. Then followed 4 lengths away to Bronny's Fella, got in onto the paint. Precious Gift without cover on the outside of Van Dyne. A length away on the outside next then in the 1-1, but about 8 to 10 off the lead was Ardent Vision. On the inside of that runner next then we've got Don Elber. It's followed a length away to Overdale Miss. There goes Carbine. Off and around them, 3 wide from the tail of the field, and Rear Delight is last of all. Overdale Miss has gone for a run also, so they'll get onto the back of Carbine. Down the far side they stream Rockney Dell. He has a look over his shoulder. He sees them coming. Carbine moves up onto the lead as well. Then followed next by Rarest, who angled one off the fence at that point. Just to give let Carbine go around the outside of it, so Rarest will end up with the 1-1. Then followed back on the inside next to Levels Fella, has ended up in the trail, and Overdale Miss has been poked out 3 wide. Back on the inside, 3 deep at that point is Bronny's Fella. On the outside of it is Precious Gift. It's followed back on the fence next to Van Dyne. On the outside of that runner next to Ardent Vision, Don Elber is equal last, with Red Delight on its outside last of all. Passing the 1,400 metre mark now, and the favourite Rockney Dell on top. By a length from Overdale Miss, now worked up to sit in the breeze, and down on the inside Levels Fella gets the trail. Carbine, the back marker, now has worked beautifully into the 1-1, and 3 deep on the inside to Bronny's Fella. On the outside at the judge with a lap of the track to go, we've got Rarest, who was the early leader. Then followed back on the inside of those runners next then as they leave the straight, Van Dyne. On its outside, Precious Gift from Don Elber, the rails, then Ardent Vision its outer, and Red Delight is a length and a half away last of all. Only about 8 lengths first to last, though, as Rockney Dell takes them past the 1,000 metre marker. 3 parts of a length on Overdale Miss, who loves the distance. Back on the inside next then we've got Levels Fella under a stranglehold. It's for little length away to Carbine, travelling easily enough, 1 out and 1 back. 3 deep the inside to Bronny's Fella. It's followed an echo on its outside to Rarest. They've gone past the half. Back on the inside is Van Dyne, then on the outside Precious Gift. There goes Red Delight from the tail of the field. Don Elber on the inside of Ardent Vision last of all. Down to the end of the back straight they go now. Rockney Dell has only a head to spare at the 600 from Overdale Miss, but the leader's going fairly well. From Overdale Miss trying to level with it. Then on the inside to Levels Fella, waiting for a split with Carbine. It's outside and 3 wide Rear Delight. Then on the inside to Bronny's Fella from Rarest, and wider out to Ardent Vision. Van Dyne taken away from the fence. Precious Gift, it's outside, and last on the inside is Don Elber. Rockney Dell still has a narrow advantage on Overdale Miss as they swing in. 220 metres to go, and it's the favourite Rockney Dell from Overdale Miss. Levels Fella, no room to work in. Carbine's angled out, and Rarest down the outside with Rear Delight. Rockney Dell in front, he rolls off the fence. Here's Rarest over the top. Rarest down the outside, and a big late run from Van Dyne. Rarest in front from Van Dyne going to the line. Rarest beats Van Dyne. Third over, we've got photos here. Maybe Overdale Miss by the barest of margins to Rockney Dell, but it'll just as easily go the other way for third and fourth. Then Levels Fella the inside with those runners was Red Delight and Carbine. Then Bronny's Fella, Precious Gift, Don Elber and Ardent Vision has come home at the tail of the field. So back at the head of the field comes the winner, number 7, Rarest. Number 7, Rarest, is a 4-year-old bay gelding by Rashard out of Barbara Dell. Is owned by W.G. Auld, who was the owner of the last winner in BB Lumber. Also, the sharing in the ownership of Rarest is MAW Portbury, E.L. Moyle and R.K. Little. It's trained by Alan Devery of Ryle Bush's second training success of the day, second in a row, and Kirk Larson does the driving. Number 7, Rarest, back at the head of the field in beating number 10, Van Dyne, E. Swain. Number 12, Overdale Miss, has run third ahead of number 1, Rockney Dell.